It's a great day with that dog stuff, filling up my favorite cup. How you coffeelin? How you coffeelin? How you coffeelin now? Yeah.
Well, we recently reached 100 episodes of How You Coffeelin, and first of all, I just want to say thank you to all of you who do watch consistently. Maybe you've only watched one episode, but either way, it's pretty remarkable. I started this idea during the pandemic, basically because I do drink coffee, and I felt with the world at a stopping point, I still was going to drink coffee, but maybe I could order support some local coffee businesses, brewers out there, and the ball just got rolling from there. And I never would have imagined that years later I'd hit 100 episodes, but that speaks to just how often I do drink coffee and want to try out new things and new coffee. And I appreciate, and this is not a video series for the snobby out there. It's really just about being an average coffee drinker who enjoys drinking coffee and experiencing the taste of it, and the underlying goals of any of the coffee makers that are out there, local businesses throughout this country that make coffee in a variety of different cities. And so, to celebrate 100 episodes, I thought I would do a very quick retrospective in honoring specific companies or specific coffee that I did purchase, did do reviews of in 4 separate categories. The first category, of course, was my favorite coffee of the first 100 episodes. And the honor will go to episode number 21, 3 Keys Coffee's Blue Nova. It is a dark roast. As you've known if you've watched this, I prefer dark roast, but nevertheless, I have reviewed mediums as well. And in 3 Keys Coffee case, first, in episode 19, I reviewed their medium roast, the 33 1/3. That was delicious. And then this Blue Nova, their dark roast, in episode 21, check it out. It is fantastic. The other component, this is a really great local company out of Houston, Texas. A very nice family business, and what they produce, they're very proud of. And getting it tastes delicious. As you can see, they were the 2024 Roaster of the Year finalist by Roast. And hey, they can add on this bag. They definitely will not. But the winner of How You Coffeelin's favorite coffee of the first 100 episodes. And so in honor of that, I will drink a cup of this to say how I'm Coffeelin, which is Coffeelin great, Coffeelin honored by them. And the shocking thing about them is they are Michigan fans. And if you know anything about me, I am originally from Cleveland, from Ohio, lived in Columbus for 9 years. So on the night of the national championship game that Ohio State will face off against Notre Dame, I will drink their coffee out of a Michigan mug. What can you say? But delicious and perfectly enjoyable on this early afternoon where you need a little boost. So again, the winner, 3 Keys Coffee's Blue Nova. Very wonderful people. Follow them on Instagram. Order some of their coffee. Wide variety of options for what your palate might enjoy, and you'll love it. And they just seem like a really great family, great group of people there out of Houston, Texas. Now moving on, the next category is the best economical coffee. So you might be the type of person that, look, I just want to enjoy a cup of coffee but not have it break my wallet. And in that case, turn to episode number 11. That was the San Francisco Bay French Roast. It's a dark roast coffee, and so it is on the stronger side, which might not be your thing, but it's yet again one of these coffees that you can find at Costco, and that's what makes it an economical brand and very successful. In that episode, it may have been on sale, but the rate was $5 per pound when you did the math, so that's really good for a big 5-pound bag of coffee, and it tasted delicious. And so to me, it really was the best of all these, that realm of coffee that's out there. And you have bigger brands out there available in grocery stores, Starbucks, McDonald's, Dunkin', but when you look at it price-wise, something like the San Francisco Bay French Roast is just fantastic. So check that one out if you're just looking for something that's not going to break the bank. And that's episode 11. Moving on into the other realm of perhaps something economical, but still something that makes you feel a little bit more ethical in the realm of coffee. And I've talked about it in many of the episodes, but many of these coffees are fair trade certified, really wanting to value the farmer in their involvement as a company. So my pick on this is episode number 34, Mayorga Cafe's Cubano coffee. And what I'll say about them is they do care about it. Again, if you get it at Costco, bigger bag, where that runs about $9 per pound. And on top of it, if you do check out episode 34 in the comments, the actual owner of Mayorga has commented. So I made a joke on there about the idea of emailing him because it said it on the bag. And the reality is someone told him about my review, and he actually commented. And so that to me really speaks to the nature of that company and that they care. And that's a big part of doing this, is that mutual support as a coffee drinker, and also saying, hey, I'm putting my money towards something that tastes delicious, but also that company, the people behind it, really value what they put out there. And that matters to me. Perhaps that matters to you too. Now, for the final category, and I will not say worst. That's not the way I look at it with any business or any coffee. But I will say, here is my least favorite cup of coffee, and I'll explain why. It is from episode 20. That's Ravens Brew's Misty Fjords, which, quite the name. But I'll explain why I didn't like it, and if you watch that episode again, you will see me make an immediate reaction, and that's because one of the components to the coffee was lemon peel, and it wanted a citrusy flavor, is what it was saying. That is of no appeal to me in drinking a coffee, and that's just me. I mean, I can have lemon in, like, brisk iced tea, I guess, but in my coffee, adding citrus to something like that, not exciting to me. At best, with tea, as I mentioned, a hot tea with citrus, okay. But a lemon peel in my coffee just was not exciting. And, I grew up in Cleveland, maybe the Raven, that already was a bad sign. I don't know. I reviewed a few Ravens Brew coffees, and some were good. But Misty Fjords, unfortunately, my least favorite. But it doesn't speak to being bad of Ravens Brew as a whole. You should still check them out. Decide for yourself. And, of course, if you are interested in those kind of citrusy flavors into your coffee, then Misty Fjords might be exactly what you're looking for. But anyway, that covers it after 100 episodes. Again, thank you to all of these coffees for entering my mouth, touching my tongue, going down the old Gulliver. So they've all been quite enjoyable. It's been fun. I will continue to do these reviews because I'm going to continue to keep drinking coffee and trying out new things. But congratulations to, I guess, myself, all of us here at How You Coffeelin, which is really just me, my dog, and my cat, but on 100 episodes. And so thanks to Three Keys Coffee, a future Three Keys Coffee, again, will be reviewed, spoiler alert, in episode number 102, so tune in. Let's answer the question, how you coffeelin? How you coffeelin? I forgot the name of my own show. Celebratory. Go Bucks.